Welcome along, guys. Well, end of last year, me and Womble did the AD Smith Enduro Day, and at the end of that video, fantastic day we had in the Welsh mountains with AD. But at the end of that video, I promised you I was going to borrow a couple of bikes and we were going to go out locally in my surrounding area, find the green lanes, do a bit of research and actually see what this enduro business is all about. Well, I followed through on that promise, and I've got two beautiful Husqvarnas here. We've got the TE250, which is a two-stroke, the new oil and fuel injected two-stroke, and we've got the FE250, which is a four-stroke 250. Two beautiful bikes, way more capable than we are. Let's go out, let's have some fun, and most of all, let's get dirty. Let's go. So now we are here. This is the map I've planned, which is through the Hampshire, Petersfield, bit of West Meon. So I've used bywaysmaps.com, which I'll put a link to see where all the green lanes are in the area, and then I've used this app to create a route. So I think that's it, mate. Should we do it?
Let's do it.
Follow my route. So my experience with Enduro, I've done a little bit. I've done 2 AD Smith days. God, it's windy.
What is?
I've done 2 AD Smith days. I've done a bit of off-road a couple of times. I'd call myself a novice.
If you're a novice, where does that leave me?
How are you finding that bike then? First time you've been on a proper Enduro on the road? Well, apart from AD's day.
It is a bit weird brake-wise. I didn't think I was going to stop earlier.
Straight on up here. You are going to get dirty, by the way. I'm terrible at standing up, me. I'm not very good at... When I should really be stood up, I tend to sit down. Are you stood up or sat down?
Stood up.
I'm going to stay out in the middle a bit more now. I think there's a bit more mud than that to give you some grip. I think the other stuff is chalk, you see. There we go. Well, hey! Simple as that. It's a piece of cake, this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easy, isn't it? Easy. I'm a pro. I don't feel so scared. And I'm a liar.
It's quite nice, this little two-stroke. It's very light. I think it's 105 kilos, this. And I think yours is just 200 grams heavier. How does it feel power-wise?
Oh, it's so talky. But then I suppose they are. But
I really wanted to buy the 300, but the 300 wasn't available. But
I don't think you'd need any more, to be honest.
It's not for going off-road, you know. Ooh. And because this is the fuel injected engine, two-stroke, the same engine as what's in the 250 TPI, the KTM, you can roll off the throttle and let it engine brake without it start oil starvation, because the oil's still being injected when the throttle's closed, which is quite nice. Whoa! Yeah, some power there at the top.
You can smell it.
Whoa! Let's brake ourselves into it gently, eh?
Hey!
Whoa! She's lively. Oh. I'm over. I've got wet sockies already. What do you think so far?
Nice, actually. I'm going to be knackered by the end of the day.
Oh, in the face.
Oh, ratty.
You up my ass still?
Yeah.
Right, mate, you're brave. I had curry last night. Right, now we're going left up here. According to my rooty poos. Left here, mate. Great thing about these fuel injected two-strokes is none of that pre-mix nonsense.
Oh, do you know that? I was reading about that. Did you know that the oil will last for 5 tankfuls?
I did know that, funnily enough.
Did you know? Oh, you did. Loser.
Morning. Blimey, she was all smiles, mate. I'm surprised. Normally you just get lots of sour faces. Let's see these folks. Morning, everybody. Morning. Morning. They're having none of it.
They're having none of it. Bloody hooligan.
Ooh, this is someone's house. It's not this one, mate. Yeah, we're back on the route now, back on my fantastic route. Morning! Let's just check this one. So no cars.
Except for access. What is that?
Yeah, no cars, so we're on this one. It's quite muddy in here, by the way. This gets pretty muddy in here.
Oh, you totter, stewed the bastard.
Oh, hey! Whoa! Quite deep that. Oh, I said this was muddy, didn't I?
I'll just compose myself.
Oh yeah, it is a bit loose here. Bit loosey-goosey.
Oh, get on this.
This is a case of keeping it spinning to keep your tyres unclarted, I think.
That's the muddiest road ever.
Let's get a bit of speed and go, I think. Nicely done. Where are you going?
I'm gonna watch you. Oh, you made it look easy.
Yeah, this is this is
all over the place.
This is yeah, this is slippery shit. This. Oh, oh hey! Yeah, get on the arse there.
That was a little bit scary. I'll take that out. I'll take that out.
Hang on, mate, I just got to clear this out of here. I don't know how the hell that got in there. So that's it, first little stop. It's just started to rain, lovely. Bikes are looking pretty disgusting now. Pretty disgusting.
They go alright though, don't they?
They go lovely, don't they, mate? They're incredible little bikes. Yeah. I mean, they're not cheap. I think mine, they're both about £8,000. I think mine is, the two-stroke is exactly 8,000, and the 250 4-stroke I think is 400 quid more. I think it's 8,400. So I mean, they're not cheap toys. Alright. Yeah, onwards. No log, mate, clutch it over. Hey, behind me.
Yeah.
It's right up my dirt box. The old A.D. Smith training, mate, is paying off for you, isn't it, eh?
Do or die, I think is the attitude.
And that's the end of that line. Let me consult our map again now. Right, this is another lane just up here on the right. Must be up this way. Here we go, this is one, mate. Byway. I did it byway. Oh, this one looks a bit more interesting, doesn't it? You're awfully quiet back there.
It's a bit
Remember, get over the front for these downhill bits. You've still got loads of front brake. Oh, I should really stand up for this, but I just don't like standing up. Ooh, quick foot collapses on me. Afternoon. Alright. Oh, there's a little bit boulder in the road here, mate.
boulders.
Morning. Morning.
What are we doing?
Hell yeah. Morning.
Morning, Santa.
Hills of Ice brings to mind, mate.
I'll tell you what, after that A.D. Smith day, my confidence is so much better off-roads. You just give it some, don't you? You just go, you actually just got to commit yourself, haven't you? That's the thing. And it's funny how you trust the bike, and the bike does find its way through, doesn't it? You just relax. Well, I say relax.
Oh, it looks like someone's house, doesn't it? But I think the lane is here on the left. So over there is their drive. So I think this could be quite interesting going up here. I think we may need to get some momentum up for this one. Power, 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 as the Clarkson would say, is the secret. Weight over the back now to help the back dig in a little bit.
chalk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bushes. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, and we're through. Where is the womble? Cut to the womble struggling.
Alright. I did come off slightly.
You come off?
Yeah. I went up to the thing and I was like, and I couldn't hold it up. And I was like, you bum face.
You come off and I didn't get to see it.
I could have lied, but I know it's on camera.
I think this one's quite fast and fun actually. Puddle! Puddles, 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 getting wet, getting wet, getting wet. Oh! Ooh, ah. See, normally a two-stroke without this injection, this downhill. Give it a little rev anyway, but it wouldn't be getting any oil now. With the injected, it's still, the engine's still getting oil even when you got the throttle shut. Very clever. What's your thoughts then on this off-road malarkey so far?
I quite like it, I quite enjoy it actually. It is a little bit scary.
I think once you get over that scary thing, then you really enjoy it. But it takes a bit of time for you to get over just being scared. That's the thing, and I'm not so scared now. I think you're best off in the... Hey, Christ, that's slippery! Jesus, that is slippery. What have we got ourselves into here? Oh, Jesus. This is yeah. There's no turning around, I don't think. Well, we can't turn around because we'll get back up it. I think we're committed here. It's so
slippery, isn't it?
This is quite bad, isn't it?
It is. Go for it, boy!
Oh, I'm a bit scared. That's going to look like nothing on camera, but that is truly terrifying. I think straight on, I think straight on actually. Oh! You're a bloody pro, mate. Bloody pro. There's another one here. They've got another one to do now.
Just think of it of what's the worst that can happen.
Oh,
go on.
I don't like it at all.
Go on.
Don't you pushing me. Get out of here. Oh, man.
The more you think about it, the more terrifying. Just do it. Yeah, you're fine. You're there.
Go on, then.
Oh.
You're far too good at this. Who would have thought Womble staying on a bike? It's unheard of. You're right though, just stand looking at it doesn't help, does it? It's just like, oh god.
Whatever you plan's not going to happen, so don't plan.
Do you ever stop for a sec?
Yes. Yeah,
time for a fag. I think I might have a fag, maybe smoke. So this is the I keep getting the name of these bikes wrong. They're quite hard to get the names right, aren't they?
FE.
This is the FE250. 252 stroke, sorry, 254 stroke, lithium battery, 105 kilos, 200 grams heavier than the 252 stroke, which is quite amazing, isn't it? This one has over that one, this one has traction control, adjustable maps. There's your facts. What did you learn?
Oil-filled frame.
Oil-filled frame on the two-stroke, yep, correct.
Thank you. Oh, how come, look, what have you done here?
I told you I was scared back there.
Hey.
Yeah, I must say, I think this is easier to ride.
I agree with you with that.
We've got some fellow trail riders. He's got a GS, this bloke.
Oh, you're joking,
it,
is it a crumble?
It's a load of adventure boys. Hi chaps. It's going to be tough up there.
It's not going to happen, is it?
No.
I remember this route.
If you I would turn it round. You probably might get up this next bit, but even that's...
I've made it about half.
Yeah.
And then
And then there's a turn off to the left and it gets really chalky, massive ruts up the... You lose the whole bike down the ruts almost. You're trying to... Yeah, you won't want to do it on those. Right guys, have a good one anyway. See you later. Yeah, I don't fancy taking the GS up there, do you? I don't fancy taking the GS down here, to be honest. They did have knobblies on that though.
I don't fancy taking the GS off-road full stop.
I thought that was Bruce then for a minute on his. Thought, no, it can't be. I hate to say it, I thought I was a two-stroke man, but I think this is easy to ride. The power's more linear on this one, isn't it?
This would suit certain people probably with a bit more experience.
Normally the two-strokes are a lot lighter than the four-strokes. I think if you're comparing it to like the 350 four-stroke, it would be a few kilos heavier than the two-stroke version, and also with the four-strokes there's more rotating mass. Oh god, there's more rotating mass of the engine, whereas there's not as many moving parts in the two-stroke engine, so you get less of a what's the word, centrifugal effect of the engine. Feel lighter when you're actually riding, even though on the scales there's not much in it. This probably has a, not that you can notice, it's only a 250, so I'm going to have to shut up now because this is getting more technical. Got something to wheelie over. Hey! Let's have a little drag race, you see which is quicker. 2, 3, go! Let's start braking! There's not much in it at all really, is there? Got to like wheelie over the bumps and that, mate. Give it a handful with it. Just sort of wheelies over them. Oh, this could... Oh my god!
Oh shit, I'm gonna hit you!
Sorry mate. This seems a bit slowy like, doesn't it?
Oh man, my feet are sunk.
I think there's a bit of shit in this. Mixed in for good measure. Oh, look at this now. Oh,
Go
I'm going
to
up
the right,
here.
go to the right.
It's off camber though, it's
Oh.
going to slide into it. I don't want to go in there and get all covered in pig shit. I can't believe this is a 250, it's proper quick.
It is, isn't it? It's so smooth as well.
It's proper got some go, isn't it? I just say, I do prefer this one. Oh, there's another big puddle again.
We're swapping back in a minute.
I can do if you want. The power, I'll say it again, but the power delivery is just there, isn't it? I think the traction control's a nice addition as well. Yeah, I could really get into this Enduro malarkey, mate.
Could you imagine doing it abroad? It'd be superb, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would, yeah. The thing with it is, when it's in the winter when you're not riding on the road, and that's the thing, you're still riding all year round then. Yeehaw! Should we head, as this is a 272, should we head towards Loomies now? Get coffee.
Sounds good to me.
About 60 miles an hour and it's cruising. Nice, isn't it?
Oh, look the part.
Look, you look the part, a proper day, looks like we've had a proper good time. Bit of muddy rutting. Mr. Hippodrome's with us. We've got Petsa, we've got Womble, we've got Crazy Dan. Crazy Romanian Dan. Here he comes. I think he will be wearing a crash helmet at some point during the ride. Zombie Apocalypse Response Vehicle. Go on, your turn, mate, after you. You're right. Oh, you stuck under the bike. I should have said. Oh, good Dan, showing off. You want a handbag it, don't you? Oh, it makes it look easy. Ooh, all on the front brake, what a lad. Oh, I don't want to do it, mate, I'll change the mind. That's terrifying. Hang on, my goggles are steamed up. This wasn't such a good idea.